Good afternoon. We'll now start. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to this pep talk. Please mute yourself, but always show your video picture. Sign in your name, your Facebook account, or email address in the chat box. Please include the names of companions attending with you. Use the chat box to ask questions and make comments while the pep talk is on. There'll be group pictures at the start and end of the pep talk, so please show your beautiful faces in the video. A reminder after the pep talk is to take the online learning curve evaluation test exercise for mastery of learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like the one shown here. I have placed the link in the chat box. Another reminder, obtaining 25 or latest certificates will entitle one mentee to a voucher for a RO Hoson medical consultation, either face-to-face or telemedical. Another request, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum and before we adjourn. So before we go to the pep talk proper, let's have a group picture taking. Turn on your video now. Okay, get set, ready, one, two, three. Okay, I have a patient empowerment program in which I like to empower the lay people or patients to take control in the management of their health. I started the prep talk on May 15, 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic. There are 3 courses in the prep talk. I completed the core course on October 9, 2021. From October 23, 2021 onwards, I've been tackling health disorder and health issue courses. May 17, 2025 marks the start of year number 5 for the RO Hoson Pep Talk. How long the pep talk will last will depend on our enthusiasm, discipline, and perseverance of everybody. My pep talk today is entitled Hyperthyroidism Management. The empowerment objective is for the lay people to have an essential understanding on hyperthyroidism management as part of their health management. The contents of this particular pep talk this afternoon will be the following. What is the thyroid gland as an introduction? What is hyperthyroidism? What is the disease process called hyperthyroidism? What are the complications of hyperthyroidism? When does one suspect hyperthyroidism? And what are the diagnostic tests for hyperthyroidism? What are the causes? And what are the basic treatment modalities for hyperthyroidism? Disclaimer, the R.O. Hoson Pep Talk will contain my thoughts, perceptions, opinions, recommendations culled from personal experiences as well as from the writings of other health professionals. Let's start with the first topic. What is hyperthyroidism? Hyperthyroidism is a disease. So it's a type of a sakit, disease. It's not just a medical condition that is transient. It's a disease that involving the thyroid gland. All persons should have a functional thyroid gland to be alive or to stay alive. So, importante yan. Lahat tayo dapat may thyroid gland. Kung wala, di tayo mabubuhay. No? The thyroid gland is located in the central front part of the neck. Ito yung neck nito, nasa harap lang. Okay? Sa gitna. It usually has two lobes, two major lobes, the right and the left lobes, connected to each other by the so-called isthmus. Ito. But the whole thyroid gland is this one, right and left lobe and the isthmus. Sometimes there's a so-called pyramidal lobe, may nakausli dyan, okay, pataas. The thyroid gland produces thyroid hormones. Dalawang hormones na pinoproduce niya, T4, thyroxine, or T3, the so-called triiodothyronine, with the following functions. Ito yung mga functions ng thyroid hormones, T3, T4. It regulates the metabolism for energy. Nagwala yung thyroid functions, if thyroid hormones, hihina tayo. Support the heart and brain functions, affect the body temperature, energy levels, and mood. So without the thyroid hormones, as I mentioned, walang thyroid glands o walang thyroid hormones, we will not survive. No? So with inadequate naman, kung kulang naman, we feel we feel sick. But with excessive then, hindi rin maganda. We feel and are sick. No? So, as I said, it secretes two types of hormones, T4 and T3, into the bloodstream, which are then carried out throughout the body. Okay? So, without the thyroid hormones, we will not survive. Kung kulang, may problema. Kung excessive, may problema rin. The thyroid gland is a vital organ. Vital means dapat meron tayo lahat, which all persons must have, and where hormones produced by the gland must always be enough. Yung katamtaman lang, yung gusto lang, circulating the blood. So when you have enough, we call that normal. Normal ang amount ng thyroid hormones, and then we call that, the medical term is euthyroidism. Eu means normal. Kung excess naman, which is abnormal, we call that hyperthyroidism. Kung kulang naman, which is also abnormal, we call that hypothyroidism. Hypo. So kung normal, euthyroidism. Kung sobra, hyper. Kung kulang, hypo. So the focus of this lecture today will be on hyperthyroidism. So what is hyperthyroidism again? It's producing excessive amount beyond the normal amount of thyroid hormones, and this usually leads to hyperthyroidism. So which is an abnormal condition. Pag kung sobrang dami, it can lead to a disease, okay, which should be treated. Otherwise, if it's not treated, it can cause bad effects on the human body, notably on the heart. Yung pinaka major effect of hyperthyroidism, yung puso, no? The heart. And worse, the thyroid storm, which is a deadly complication. So itong pinaka more common komplikasyon ng kung may hyperthyroidism, may problema, may side effects sa heart, and then the other one is thyroid storm, which is not common, pero it's kung meron pag nangyari yan, very serious ang implication nun. So let's talk about thyroid storm muna. Thyroid storm is an undiagnosed and poorly controlled overactive thyroid that can lead to a serious life-threatening conditions. Kung sobrang dami, excessive, it can lead to a life-threatening condition. So it is a sudden flare-up of symptoms. Lahat ng symptoms ng hyperthyroidism nagiging exaggerated, no? Flare-up. So rapid heartbeat, sobrang kung sa normal is 100, baka maabot ng 140, no? Then high temperature, baka maabot ng 40, 41 degrees centigrade. High blood pressure, yung pinakamataas na high na blood pressure, yellowing of the skin and the eyes, jaundice, and then severe agitation and confusion. Then it can also lead to walang malay, loss of consciousness. So thyroid storm, ito yung mga manifestations niya. So if a thyroid storm does not develop, untreated hyperthyroidism can cause serious heart problems. No? Di siya deadly, pero may mga problema pa rin. No? So as I said, the major effect is on the heart. So magkakaroon ng irregular heartbeat that can lead to blood clots. Kung irregular, let's say arrhythmia, no? Nagkakaroon ng blood clots, stroke, and heart failure, and other heart-related problems. As I said, itong major effect of hyperthyroidism is on the heart. At kuminsan naman, yung hyperthyroidism can lead to an eye disease called the Graves' ophthalmopathy, yung lumuluwa ang mata. Okay. Then thinning of bone is another side effects of hyperthyroidism. Kung matagal, long-standing ang hyperthyroidism, kakaroon ng osteoporosis and muscle problems. And of course, for the women, there could be some abnormality in the menstrual cycle and also in the fertility issue. Okay. So what are the symptoms of hyperthyroidism aside from the thyroid storm? Okay. So symptoms of hyperthyroidism can vary from person to person and may include kuminsan mild, kuminsan moderate, kuminsan severe. Okay. So you can have weight loss despite increased appetite, kain ng kain, pero ayaw tumaba. No? Okay. Buwabaksak pa yung timbang. Then rapid and irregular heartbeat. Ito yung pinaka-reliable na alert sign for hyperthyroidism. Okay. Nervousness, irritability, trouble sleeping, and fatigue. Shaking hands, nagtatremors, then muscle weakness, sweating, and trouble tolerating heat. Frequent bowel movement, and of course, an enlargement in the neck called goiter. So ito yung mga common symptoms. Ang pinaka-common dito at alert signs would be heartbeat, of course yung goiter, may goiter, kitang-kita, diffuse, and then kung wala naman, kung may heartbeat siya, irregular, heart mabilis, no? Then we suspect hyperthyroidism. The rest are symptoms of more severe hyperthyroidism like sweating, tremors, okay, nervousness, irritability, etc. Saka yung loss of weight loss. So itong picture showing the hyperthyroidism syndrome. Okay, so increased levels of thyroid hormones in the blood, yan ang pinaka-basic problem ng hyperthyroidism. So thyroid hormones speeds things up compared in contrast to hypo, kulang naman. So sa hypo naman, kung kulang, it slows things down. So weight loss, increased appetite, increased body temperature, heat intolerance, insensitivity to the heat, then tachycardia. Tachycardia means mabilis ang tibok ng puso. Palpitations, arrhythmia means irregular heartbeat. Then hypertension can also occur with hyperthyroidism. Diarrhea, anxiety, nervousness, irritability, insomnia, tremors, sweating, okay, yung hair growth niya, fine, soft hair, and then the nail, there's some onycholysis. Okay. Ito yung in contrast to hyperthyroidism, you have the hypo, mababa naman. So you have weight gain. Instead of weight loss, a hyper weight gain. So decreased appetite dito sa hypo, increased appetite, pero despite the increased appetite, pumapayat. Okay. Heat, cold intolerance for hypo, heat intolerance for the hyper. Tachycardia sa hyper, usually mababa, less than 460 and below. Okay, bradycardia. Kung diarrhea sa hyperthyroidism, yung kabaligtaran naman, constipation. Okay. Okay. So when to suspect hyperthyroidism? So we suspect hyperthyroidism if you have symptoms of hyperthyroidism. So any one of those symptoms that I mentioned earlier will make you one suspect, okay, a hyperthyroidism. Kung more than one, mas maganda at mas malaki ang suspetsa. Okay. So example, if you have a diffuse enlargement of the goiter, unang isipin mo, ay baka meron siyang hyperthyroidism. Then i-check natin, then kung check natin heart rate niya, kung mataas, okay. So kung mataas ang pulse rate niya, heart rate niya, then yung suspicion na hyperthyroidism would be greater now. Yung earlier, probably, kung may diffuse goiter, 60% chance na may goiter, pero kung may irregular heartbeat, it increase na to 70, 80% certainty. No? Lalo na kung may tremors, it will go up to probably 90% certain. Kung may exophthalmos naman, yung protruding eyeball, the certainty of suspecting hyperthyroidism can go as high as 90% already. Okay. So, so any one symptoms is enough to make you suspect hyperthyroidism. Okay. So Graves' disease is a type of hyperthyroidism caused by an autoimmune disease. Not all people, not all patients with hyperthyroidism will have exophthalmos, no, or Graves' disease. Okay, but this is a special type. Kaya pag may nakita kayo lumuluwa ang mata, bulging eyes, no, plus the diffuse enlargement of the thyroid gland, then more than 90% chance na hyperthyroidism ang diagnosis nito. Okay. So to have a more definite and more certain diagnosis of hyperthyroidism after suspecting based on signs and symptoms, laboratory tests on the levels of thyroid hormones in the blood may be done. Kung may suspecha na tayo, gagawa tayo ng blood test to really check kung talagang meron. Okay. So we do the test for T4, which is FT4 ang usually ang ginagawa, and FT3 pwede rin, pero usually pwede ng isa muna para makatipid, no? Kung mataas yung FT4 natin, tapos yung the other test that we usually do is the TSH, no? Okay. So kung mataas ang FT4 at TSH, mababa, then hyperthyroidism ang diagnosis yon. Okay. So sigurado na yon, no? Bakit tinetest yung TSH dito? Ito yung processes of yung mga secretions ng thyroid hormones that can lead to hyperthyroidism or hypo. So the thyroid gland produces T4 and T3, yung dalawang hormones, then it goes to the bloodstream. Nagpunta niya sa bloodstream, it sends a feedback mechanism to the brain. Okay? So yung brain nagpo-produce ng thyroid-releasing hormones. Okay? Then after that, it also produces the TSH, thyroid-stimulating hormones. Kaya yung feedback mechanism is such that kung mataas ito, bababa yung TSH. Yeah, usually depressed high TSH and elevated T4, we diagnose it as hyperthyroidism. Kung mababa naman ito, T3, T4, mataas yung TSH kasi it tends to compensate, stimulate niya to produce. Then we call that hypothyroidism. Okay. So ito, ano? So itong TSH produced from the brain, and then it stimulates the thyroid hormones to produce the thyroid hormones, and then it sends feedback to the brain. Mag-a-adjust yung TSH. No? Okay. So the following lab results can confirm its presence, hyperthyroidism. Minsan, elevated T4 alone, pwede lang mag-suspect. Elevated T3 alone, pwede mag-suspect. Pero mas maganda kung merong more tests for that. So elevated T3, T4, as I said, pwede nang isa rito, idagdag na lang yung TSH. No? Okay. So kung minsan, a lot of clinicians just rely on TSH. No? Okay. Kung depressed, yung sobrang abnormal, mababa ang TSH, then we suspect hyperthyroidism. Okay. So FT4, FT3, and TSH as a package is frequently ordered by physicians. But usually it is enough to order FT4 and TSH without FT3 anymore initially as the laboratory diagnostic test in patients with suspected hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism. Because yung changes in FT4 usually occur late. So pwede ng dalawa para makatipid, no? It can give us a reliable diagnosis already. FT4 TSH, pwede na, no? Kung later on, kung may question pa rin sa diagnosis, sa values, then we can order FT3. So ito yung itong illustrations. Kung normal ang TSH, normal ang T4, normal siya. So this is a normal thyroid. Kung mababa ang TSH at mataas ang T4, we give a diagnosis of hyperthyroidism. Kung sa hypo, usually low yung T4 niya, mataas yung TSH. Okay, ito special type ito, low, low, no? But this is not so common. So let's just focus on these three. So what are the causes of hyperthyroidism? Number one, it's Graves' disease. It's an autoimmune disease. Number two, factitious hyperthyroidism. Because when you take too much thyroid hormones, it can also produce symptoms of hyperthyroidism. This is sobrang thyroid hormones, no? Pero these are artificial hormones, no? Drugs ito, no? Then overactive thyroid hormones, it can be single or multiple. For whatever reason, naging hyperactive yung mga bukol-bukol, no? Then you have the chronic thyroiditis. When you say chronic thyroiditis, may inflammation. Initially, usually it produces hyperthyroid, yung tinatawag na thyroid toxicosis, may symptoms of hyperthyroid. But after a while, kung nag-subside siya, pwede maging normal, pero majority will go into hypothyroidism naman. No? So what are the treatment options for hyperthyroidism? So treatment options will be medical, surgical, and radioactive iodine. When you say medical, it's the use of drugs, mga medicine. So that's what's called anti-thyroid drugs. It will affect the production mechanism of the hormones. Then surgical treatment will be operation to reduce the amount of thyroid gland and the tissue. Kung maliit na yung thyroid glands, siyempre we expect the amount of thyroid hormones will be lesser. Radioactive iodine therapy, ang function nito is to burn, susunugin yung thyroid gland through the radioactive iodine substance. So we will discuss this in another pep talk episode. I'll just mention these three common treatment options: medical, surgical, radioactive iodine therapy. So summary, when to suspect hyperthyroidism, basis for suspicion, presence of symptoms of hyperthyroidism, particularly sudden weight loss, palpitation, and enlarged thyroid glands. Ito yung pinaka-common na nakikita ko, na tatlo. Although there are other symptoms, pero pag nakita natin ito right away, most likely hyperthyroid na ito. Then signs means yung mga physical exam findings ng mga doktor, no? Yung after physical exam, may makikita silang diffuse goiter or enlargement, hindi bukol, pero the whole gland is entirely enlarged, and then increased pulse rate. Okay? Then confirmation, if you want to confirm that the patient has hyperthyroidism, you can do FT4 and TSH. So once you have elevated FT4 and depressed TSH simultaneously or at the same present at the same time, then mako-confirm na hyperthyroidism ang pasyente. So takeaway, summary and takeaway for this one will be, I discussed the following: what is the thyroid gland, what is hyperthyroidism, what is the disease process, what are the complications, thyroid storms, okay, and complications on the heart. When does one suspect hyperthyroidism? What are the diagnostic tests, FT4 and TSH? What are the causes of the hyperthyroidism? And then what are the basic treatment modalities for hyperthyroidism, medicine, surgery, radioactive iodine. So takeaway in relation to patient empowerment, be always in touch with reliable medical information on hyperthyroidism management. Knowledge is power. It gives power. Use the four Ks of patient empowerment, kaalaman, kakayanan, karapatan, and kapangyarihan to gain greater control over decisions and make better decisions on hyperthyroidism management as part of your health management. So this ends my pep talk today. I hope I have empowered you to have an essential understanding on hyperthyroidism management. Before we go to the QA section portion, reminder, please take the online Learning Com evaluation test exercise for mastery of learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like the one shown here. I have placed the link in the chat box. And then obtaining 25 Colette certificates will entitle one mentee to a voucher for a RO host on medical consultation, either face-to-face or telemedical. Feedback, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum and before we adjourn. So let's now have a group picture taking before we start the QA and interactions. Please turn on your video now. Okay. That's it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the floor is now open for questions, sharing of experiences, comments, or free consultation, short free consultations if you want. Okay. Anybody who wants to start? How many have hyperthyroid in the group? Wala.
Ako, doctor. Meron.
Si baby? Meron ka?
Yes, Doc. Kaka-ultrasound ko lang. Kay Doktora Carla Fernando ako sa endo pupunta.
Bakit ka?
Pero normal na po yung ano ko, yung TXS. Eh, ano, nakaan na sa ano. Kaya lang merong pag nakita raw pong ano, nodules sa.
Oh, hindi. Okay, let me clarify this. Usually, pag enlarge yung thyroid, it's enlarged na walang bukol, no? Or may
Apo.
mga malaki pero maraming bukol, o isa o marami, no? So, goiter pa rin tawag doon, no? Pero kung hyperthyroid, usually walang mga bukol, usually, no?
Ah,
Okay. So, at usually kung wala naman bukol, usually ako, usually hindi ko na pinapa-ultrasound, no? Sa kapala, no? Kung enlarged lang. So, I just rely on yung FT4 and
kabila.
TSH, no? So,
Kabila.
ano yung FT4
Brown.
TSH mo?
Ay, Dok, hindi ko matanda yun. Hindi na ako pinapa-FT3, FT4, TXS lang. Nasa normal level na raw po.
Pero dati,
Medyo tumataas. Ngayon mababa. Kaya nagbawas na po kami ng erythrocin.
hindi siya hyper.
Ay, hindi ba? Ano po ba?
Okay, kaya
Ay po.
naisipan ko mag-lecture ito kasi alam ko maraming maraming sa mga the public, they always say hyper ba ako, ganon, no? That's why I
Pero
thought of,
marami daw pong parang ano nodules. Nasa
pag,
ultrasound ko eh.
yeah, yung hindi ka
Ay po ako, Doc.
usually hindi ka hyper, baka multiple colloid adenomatous goiter. At
Ah,
usually, euthyroid ka. Euthyroid,
ah,
no? Normal yung FT3, TSH mo, yung thyroid
Apo.
hormones mo, pero may mga bukol-bukol ka, no?
Aha.
So, yan ang issue, ang kalaban mo diyan, yung mga cancer naman, di ba? Pagbukol,
Mhm.
no?
Mm.
Okay. So, most likely, what you have is multiple colloid adenomatous goiter. No?
Mm.
Hindi siya hyperthyroid. Iba yon.
Ah, iba pala yun.
Iba.
Pero
Okay.
Doc, na ano na to na biopsy benign
Kaya nga,
dati.
usually, kasi pag mga bukol ang pinag-uusapan, cancer pa siya o hindi. Pero
Ah,
kung hyperthyroidism, walang pinag-uusapan na cancer o hindi. No? So, ang pinag-uusapan, yung hormones, mataas o
okay.
mababa.
Mhm.
No? So,
Opo.
iba yun, ha?
Okay. Iba
Okay?
pala
So,
yun.
hindi
Opo.
ka hyperthyroid, pero ang
Ah,
diagnosis sa iyo, ng nodular goiter, yung mga
opo.
bukol-bukol. So, pero
Aha.
yung sa iyo, mukhang benign naman.
Opo.
Na, kasi na-biopsy ka na, di ba?
Opo, Doc.
Okay.
Kayo nag-biopsy nung...
Ako? Ako
Oo,
ba?
pumunta ako sa inyo. Opo, Doc.
Kalimutan ko na.
Dalawang beses akong na-biopsy. Benign lahat.
Ilang, kailan ako nag-biopsy sa iyo? Kalimutan ko na.
Kalimutan ko na rin, Doc.
Ako ang una o pangalawa?
Pangalawa.
Pangalawa. Okay.
Yes, Doc.
Anyway, tandaan na lang ninyo for everybody, iba yung hyperthyroidism, iba yung
Hypo.
hypo, iba yung merong mga bukol-bukol pero hindi siya hyper, hindi siya hypo. Ang pinag-uusapan kung cancer o hindi. Yung tinatawag
Ah,
na colloid nodules, iba yon. Na?
ah, ah. Opo.
Okay? So,
Opo,
tandaan
Doc.
ho ninyo kasi kaya ako nag-isipan na i-lecture ito kasi ang daming misunderstanding. Tapos sasabihin pa sa akin, sa loob ba ito, sa labas? Sa loob ba ito? No? Hindi ko, anong, I want to get some, input from you. Anong ibig sabihin sa loob, sa labas? Lagi ako tinatanong ng mga pasyente, Dok, sa loob ba ito, sa labas? Sa loob o sa labas? Anong ibig sabihin noon?
Sa loob, sa labas. Di ko rin alam, Doc. Kasi hindi ako nagtatanong sa doktor kung loob o labas siya.
Oo, kasi maraming nagtatanong sa aking pasyente pag may thyroid, may goiter, Dok, sa loob ba ito o sa labas? Anong interpretation ninyo? Bago ko sabihin sa inyo yung aking yung mga sinasabi sa kanila.
Hi, Robby. Good afternoon, Doc.
Okay, sa Lisel, sige.
Based on marami po ako napagtatanong, yung nasa loob daw po na, yun yung nasa, parang hindi po siya bumubukol, parang nasa loob lang siya, pero pag nasa labas daw po, yun yung nabukol, sabi po nila.
Ganon.
Opo, yun po yung sabi. Kasi yung hipa po ganun, may thyroid po siya, pero hindi siya, unlike po sa akin, dami na nakalabas. Nasa loob lang po siya, pero ang side effect niya, yung parang nalaki po yung sa mata niya.
Okay, kung sa loob,
Mm,
hyper.
hyper po.
Ganon.
Mm,
Kasi
opo.
hindi siya bumubukol. Kasi pwedeng
Opo,
may bukol, kaya lang hindi siya,
nasa loob.
I
Di siya
mean,
nakikita, di siya
hindi,
visible sa labas.
kung may thyroid problem, we call that goiter, di ba? Kung may thyroid problem, no? Ngayon, kung di siya, um, yung sinasabi mo hindi bumubukol, hindi halata, no? Pero basically, nasa loob pa rin siya. Hindi lang nakikita, maliit lang, di ba? Okay. So, pag lumaki na siya, kitang-kita na, no? So, it's either yung diffuse. When you say diffuse, yung buong neck malaki, no? Yung iba naman, talagang bukol. Yung parang sa'yo, bukol, di ba? One side.
Opo,
Okay? So, so yun, no? So sa akin, ang sinasagot hindi ko alam kung paano nag-originate doon yung sa loob, sa labas, di ba?
ng
So,
scientific basis.
yung thyroid gland naman nasa loob ng balat. So lahat ay nasa loob. Okay. So we have to differentiate yung mga goiter whether it's diffuse, kung yung buong gland ay namamaga, no, o malaki, or may bukol-bukol, no? Okay. parang sa'yo, Lisel, may bukol ka, na? Okay. So, pag may bukol, pag ang pulse rate mo is less than 100, hindi ka hyperthyroid. Okay? Pero ang pag-uusapan nito kung cancer siya o hindi, no? That's another thing, no? Okay. So yung kay baby ganun din, no? So pag may mga bukol-bukol, kung ang pulse rate niya is below 100, we don't consider hyperthyroid, no? But ang pinag-uusapan ngayon is whether cancer yung mga bukol na yan o hindi, no? Ganon. Okay. Yung kay baby turned out to be multiple colloid adenomatous goiter, no? Maraming
Ah,
bukol-bukol,
opo,
no?
opo,
Okay?
opo, yan. Opo.
Okay. So, naiintindihan niyo, so, sa loob, sa labas, okay? Lahat ay nasa loob. Okay. So, ang i-distinguish na lang kung whether hyperthyroid o hindi. Ganun na lang. Kasi between hyperthyroid and hypothyroid, no, mas common ang ah, actually hindi ko alam kung which one is more common. Um, kasi yung mga matatanda, nag-hypothyroid din sila eh. No? Kaya lang hindi napapansin. No? Okay. Pag tumatanda na tayo, nagka-hypothyroid. No? Okay. I just say that more common na lang yung hyperthyroidism, yung nagpapakita sa labas. No? Ganon. No? Hyperthyroidism is more common than hypothyroidism. Okay. So the hypo, nanghihina. No? Hyper, very agitated, no? Palaging irritable, no? Ganon, no? Ganon. So usually namamaga yung thyroid, no? Okay. Kung may mga bukol-bukol, ang pinag-uusapan ay hindi na hyperthyroid, no? Kung cancer o hindi, no? Okay. And that's the time we usually do an ultrasound, no? Pag mga bukol-bukol, usually hindi ko na pinapa-FT3, T4 kasi I'm not considering hyper or hypothyroidism. Ang konsiderasyon natin na lang is kung cancer o hindi, na? Pero dito sa Pilipinas, or even abroad, routine na 'yan. Lahat ng may thyroid problem, nag-FT4 TSH na kayo, di ba? Okay. So hindi naman kailangan actually extra gastos lang yon, no? Pag may bukol, ang pulse rate ninyo is normal, you don't need your FT3, FT-PSH anymore, no? Okay. Naintindihan niyo? So pag meron kayong mga kaibigan na may bukol sa leeg, no? No? I-advise na lang ninyo, sabihin mo baka para makamanage kayong gastos, huwag na kayong gumawa ng FT4, FT3, no? Ang unang probably ang gagawin na lang ultrasound. Ultrasound ang una, no? Okay. Okay. Any more comments, questions?
Ay, Doc, good afternoon. Magtatanong
Ah,
lang po ako.
sure.
Di ba po last month yung sa result po ng laboratory, yung FT4 ko po mataas, pero yung TSH ko normal lang siya. So, hindi makakonsider po ba na hyperthyroidism yun or hindi? Hindi ko pa po kasi naipaulit yung FT4 tomorrow pa lang po.
Okay. So naoperahan ka, di ba, Lisel?
Opo, opo.
Now, binigyan ba kita ng gamot?
Wala po.
Okay. Kasi kung may gamot ka, it will influence the results of your blood test, no? FT4,
Opo.
TSH, no? So wala kang gamot, no? So
Wala
tanggalin
po.
na natin yung effect ng gamot, no? So ang sa iyo, tinanggal lang natin ng one half lang, di ba? One half.
Opo.
So ina-expect ko, you should have a normal thyroid hormones level, no? So dapat
Opo.
normal ang FE4 mo, normal ang TSH mo. Yan ang ina-expect ko, no? Okay? Of course, there are mga rare cases, may exception. Baka may sakit yung thyroid mo, kaya naging hypo. no? Okay. Pero yung sa iyo, mataas ang FT4 mo.
Opo.
Okay.
TSH normal.
Okay. So kaya nga kaya gusto kong ibangga na lang dalawa kasi kadalasan maraming mali din sa mga ganon.
Opo.
Maraming mali na sa mga laboratory test on FT4. Just call it maraming hindi nagtutugma sa clinical picture, no? Kaya baka magalit sa akin yung mga technique ng laboratory sinabi kong mali, no? Marami ako nakikita hindi nagja-jive, no? So paulit na lang natin. Pag pinaulit natin, makikita natin baka normal na FT4 mo, no? Ngayon, kung mataas yung TSH mo, mababa, mataas ka mo yung FT4 mo, di ba? Kung mataas ang FT4 mo, gaano kataas yung FT4 mo? Ilang
Ano
points?
po, 38.
Ano yung upper limit?
12 to 22 po. Yung normal value
Mga
niya.
6 points? Mga 6 points?
12 to 22 po.
22 ang upper limit.
Opo.
Yung results mo, 28.
38.
38. Oh, medyo
Opo.
mataas. Okay.
Oo nga.
So, pero yung TSH mo, normal.
3.62 lang po. Opo, 3.62 ang normal value po niya ay hanggang
Okay.
4.2.
Ang pulse rate mo,
Kahapon po ay 93.
okay, normal pa rin yan. Okay? So, palagi magpa-pulse rate tayo, no?
Oo nga
So,
po, natuto na.
okay, so yan ang importante doon, no? Pag-monitor. So, ang pulse rate mo, normal, yung T4 mo, mataas, yung TSH, normal, may problema doon sa FT4 mo.
Opo.
Okay, hindi nagja-jive. So, kung gusto mo, paulit mo na lang.
Oo nga po to. Bukas
Kung
po.
hindi, pwedeng wala na rin, no? Pero kung gusto, mas maganda paulit mo na para meron kang peace of mind, no?
Oo nga po,
Okay.
Dok. At di ba nga po, na-froggy ako ng 4 months.
Ah,
Di ba po, buntis nga po ako. Baka
ah,
daw,
pregnant ka?
opo, 4 months. Simula, Dok, nung na-operahan ako.
O sige, pa-test mo nagpa-test ka na yung FT4 mo?
Dati po, nung nung July 12.
You repeat.
Hindi pa po, tomorrow pa lang po yung schedule ko.
Okay, pa-repeat mo na lang kasi baka kailangan natin kasi buntis ka eh. Baka kailangan i-monitor din natin. Na?
Opo.
Okay, kasi kung di ka buntis, sabi ko baka pwedeng pabayaan mo na lang. Baka mali lang yan. Na? Ganun. Na?
Bukas na lang po.
Okay, baka may effect yung pregnancy mo doon. Na? Ganun. Na?
Opo.
Okay. But
Thank
don't
you po.
worry about your thyroid. Na?
Okay na po yan.
Okay, Lisel.
Opo.
Okay.
Thank you po.
But you never thought of hyperthyroidism dati, di ba? May bukol ka, di ba? Yung may bukol ka bago ka na-operahan,
Opo.
iniisip mo ba yung hyperthyroidism?
Hindi naman po, Dok. Kasi
Okay.
yung result nga po na doon sa nilecture niyo po sa amin kanina, yung FT4, mataas siya. Pero sa TSH naman, hindi siya normal. Low yung nakalagay. Ay sa akin naman po yung TSH ko normal. Kaya tinatanong
Before
ko po kung
before the operation, ano yung values ng FT4 TSH mo? Normal, di ba?
opo.
Okay. Kaya nga, usually normal yan kasi kung pulse rate mo is less than 100, saka
Opo.
bukol ang presentation mo, usually normal yon, no? Okay.
Opo.
Okay. So be wary of all the mga yung mga tawag na incongruency, baka may konting discrepancy sa mga lab test, na? So, minsan may mga tinatawag na false positive, false positive reading, na? Yan ang nagpapa-anxious sa atin eh, no? Okay.
Okay po.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Any more? Any consult, free consult? Wala na? So tandaan niyo yung don't be hyperthyroidism, madali yung mag-recognize ng hyperthyroidism. Yung yung leeg, hindi siya bukol-bukol pero diffuse, no? Parang uniformly malaki, walang mga bukol-bukol. Then ang pulse rate mo is more than 100. Kaya ako kayo tinuturuan ng mga kumuha ng pulse rate, no? How to determine the pulse rate. Importante yon, no? Okay. So minimum, malaki ang leeg at may pulse rate na abnormal, then that's the time we suspect hyperthyroidism, and that will initiate me to request for a FT4 TSH. Na? Kung bukol-bukol ang presentation mo at pulse rate mo is normal, I will not order yung FT4 TSH. Ang i-order ko, ultrasound. Na? Okay. I-request ko ultrasound or baka i-biopsy ko na kagad. No? Depende. No? Okay? Okay? So walang may hyperthyroid dito, no? Nag-invite ako ng mga may hyperthyroid, hindi dumating, hindi nag-attend. So para makapag-share sila, no? So may isang from Batangas na operahan ko with hyperthyroid. Before you operate on hyperthyroidism, i-control mo muna. Kasi kung hindi, magkakaroon ng thyroid storm. No? Okay. I-control mo na yung thyroid hormones with medicine. Then after that, operation. No? Okay. At usually, pag maliliit lang yung thyroid, yung goiter niya, maliit, hindi halata, no? Pero nasa loob pa rin yun, no? Okay. Na hindi lang yung halata, pwedeng gamot lang muna, no? Pero kung malaki na, malaking halatang halata na, usually, nire-recommend ko either operation or RAI, no? Pero kung malaking masyado, usually hindi na hihimpis hindi na liliit sa RAI, so nire-recommend ko operation na lang, no? Okay. Okay. So I will be discussing this further, yung mga more detail dun sa mga options, medications, surgery, and radioactive iodine therapy, no? Okay. So, one last call. Any questions? Any comments? Nana? Okay. Kung wala na, we'll call it a day. We'll see each other next week again. Na? Okay. But before I leave, yung last week, nag-pep talk tayo ng leptospirosis, no? And
Opo.
floods, no? So nakikita niyo yung mga reports ngayon, ang daming may leptospirosis, no?
Dami daw.
Ang dami, no?
Isang
So,
araw may namatay daw po sa ER, Madox.
may isa. Maddox.
Opo, Doc.
Buti na lang kinuwento mo sa akin kasi naghahanap ako ng data.
49 years old lang, Doc.
Ha?
49 years old lang daw po. Kasi galing doon yung isang pasyente namin eh.
Mhm.
Nakita nila, namatay. Lepto.
Mhm. Okay. Kasi
Hmm.
naghahanap ako ng data. Sabi ko, baka yung mga pobre lang na nagkakaroon ng leptospirosis. Pero sabi ko, dapat hindi, no? Pero kasi mga report na sa government hospitals, no?
Opo, Doc, ang dami.
So ngayon, walang, kahit na mayaman ka, may kaya ka, pwede ka pa rin tamaan ng leptospirosis, no? So ingat na
Yes,
lang,
Doc.
no? So
Opo.
ingat na lang sa baha, no? So botas ang kailangan. Ah,
Yes,
okay.
Doc.
At avoid wading through the floods kung lalo na kung may sugat, ha? Okay.
Opo.
So yung sinasabi ni Abet, for so many years, hindi siya nagkaroon ng leptospirosis, no? So palagi ko, if you want to be practical about it, kung wala kang sugat, kung di mo maiwasan, so you can wade through the flood, wala kang magagawa naman, pero make sure that hugasan mo kagad, na yung paa ninyo, na yung
Yes,
nakababad,
Doc.
na.
Hmm.
Okay? So you don't need to take the doxycycline basta walang sugat. Pag may sugat, dapat minom ka na. Na? Okay. Don't take the chances anymore. Na? Okay?
Yes, Doc. Okay, Doc.
Okay. Sige. We'll see each other next week. Na? Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you
Thank you,
po.
Doc.
Welcome.
Thank you, Doc.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Doc.